All right, man, I'm about to put you on game because I see people on here working extremely hard. And I respect that and I love it. But it's not about how hard you work. It's about how smart you work. Now follow me. It takes more than just sheer hard work. You have to be calculated. You have to actually be realistic. So why do I say that? Because I see people on here that want to make $1 million, but you never made 100K. You want to make 10K, but you never made $1,000. It don't make sense. So as silly as this sounds, I'm going to literally show you how to make your first $1,000 just straight out the mud. Don't laugh at me because it's actually pretty hard to actually make your first $1,000 just straight being an entrepreneur, starting a business. You're wondering, I know you're thinking, why are you qualified to try to tell us about how to make money? Well, to give you some context, I have made over $1 million in the stock market. But this right here isn't stock trading advice or investing advice. You can go get some stock trading and investing advice on my Instagram page or my other TikTok page. I'm going to show you how to legitimately be an entrepreneur. See, in entrepreneurship, you have this thing called a problem and a solution. Just like in real life, people pay the people that can find a solution the best way to their problem. So now that you know that you have a problem and a solution, you have to find this thing called a niche. A niche are the different type of industries that you can step into that you can find the solution for. That can be health, that can be fitness, that can be some type of education. It can be, repairing something. Now, once you find your niche and once you find the problem that you want to solve, now you have to formulate a product for it. Now, this is the key, and this is how you're going to make your first $1,000. You have to know your pricing. So you get your pricing from either the value that you feel as though that you're worth, or you go ahead and look at your competitors and you see what you're competing against, and then you make your price either competitive or completely different. For example, if you went ahead and found your solution to a problem and was like, okay, I'm going to create a product, I'm going to put this in a package, I'm going to put this in a program, I'm going to sell this for either, $50 to $100. Let's just say even $100 because you actually want to make some money off of this. Say what's up to my sister real quick as I'm telling you all about this. Once you find a product or create a product, I should say, for $100, and actually brings up another point, you can find something that you can, sell for $100. But I digress. Back to the beginning. So now if you find that product or have that product that's $100, now you go ahead and have to just sell that to what? 10 people. So now how can you play with those numbers? What if you have a product for $10? How many people do you have to sell it to make $1,000? If you're selling something for $10, you got to find 100 people to buy it. That is not unrealistic. There is billions of people in this world. But this is how you're going to actually make your first $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, $1 million. You got to find a product that you sell. You got to find a problem that you solve. And you have to find the niche that has enough people in it that you can sell to that's not oversaturated. Once you do that, I'm trying to tell you, you off and running, man.